Hello. Chinese drama A Date with the Future EP20. Xu Lei's note was placed in Jin Xishan's pocket and carried with him. Classmate Zheng Zaya brought the surgical plan that his father had prepared for Jin Xishan. Zheng's father is a specialist in neurological treatment, and he promised to personally perform the surgery. He could tell that Zhang Chu attended the class reunion for this matter, indicating that this patient was important to her. Zhang Chu gave the surgical plan to Jin Xishan and began preparing for the operation. Sun Lei learned that Huo Yanzong was the buyer behind the scenes of the company's equity and confronted him. Huo Yanzong had evidence of Sun Lei's crime, which made Sun Lei furious, and he became vengeful and insane. Xu Lei went to the fire station to see Peng In and accidentally heard Lu Shu say that Jin Xishan's leg injury was severe. She contacted Zhang Chu, and the two agreed to meet the next day. That night, Xu Lei was stunned and taken away by Sun Lei's men. Peng In had a premonition and managed to escape from captivity. When Xu Lei woke up, Sun Lei called Huo Yanzong, who learned that Xu Lei had been kidnapped. Huo Yanzong was extremely worried. In the morning, Lu Fengqi fed the dog and found that Peng In was missing. Xu Lei used the distress function on her phone to send a distress message to Jin Xishan. Jin Xishan sensed that something was wrong. Lu Fengqi called him and said that Xu Lei's call was initially unanswered and now her phone was switched off. Jin Xishan could confirm that something must have happened to Xu Lei. Huo Yanzong rushed to the address provided by Sun Lei and was beaten by Sun Lei and his subordinates. Sun Lei strapped a bomb to Xu Lei, and once the countdown started, she would die if the bomb wasn't dismantled in time. Huo Yanzong knelt in front of Sun Lei, and Sun Lei's men severely beat Huo Yanzong. Sun Lei had completely lost his sanity by now and wanted to drag Huo Yanzong and Xu Lei to hell. In front of Huo Yanzong, he pressed the timer switch. Peng In followed the scent and found Xu Lei. Just as Sun Lei was about to kill Huo Yanzong, Jin Xishan arrived in time and saved him. After knocking out Sun Lei's men, Huo Yanzong held off Sun Lei, while Jin Xishan and Peng In found the trapped Xu Lei. Despite his own leg injury, Jin Xishan climbed up to rescue Xu Lei. With the bomb's timer ticking down, Jin Xishan smashed a bottle and cut the rope off Xu Lei's body. In the final moments of the countdown, Xu Lei finally gained her freedom and jumped off the building together with Jin Xishan. The police arrived and arrested Sun Lei. Jin Xishan remained unconscious and was rushed to the hospital for emergency treatment. Xu Lei learned that Jin Xishan had developed a popliteal artery aneurysm, which was why he wanted to break up with her. Jin Xishan agreed to undergo leg surgery, even if there was only a 1 in a million chance, because he was willing to try for Xu Lei. Xu Lei took leave from work and presented the recorded evidence to the team leader, Wen Qingguo, proving Zhang Xin's connection with Sun Lei. Director Lu called Zhang Xin and reprimanded her, suspending her from her position and asking her to reflect on her actions. Zhang Xin was warned that if she dared to harm anyone around Xu Lei again, Xu Lei wouldn't let her off. Jin Xishan woke up and the nurse reminded him to change his bandages. Since Xu Lei was considered his wife, the nurse naturally assigned the task of changing the bandages to her. Xu Lei felt embarrassed but still pulled down Jin Xishan's pants, which happened to be seen by Lu Shu and Lu Fengqi. Xu Lei left the room first, and Jin Xishan repeatedly explained that they were just changing the bandages, but Lu Fengqi couldn't help but want to laugh. Huo Yanzong also stayed in the hospital, and Xu Lei was unaware of his injury, nor did Huo Yanzong mention it. He could tell that Jin Xishan truly loved Xu Lei. Xu Lei learned from Jin Xishan that Huo Yanzong was injured, and just as she was about to make a phone call, she saw Han Fang and asked him to take her to Huo Yanzong's ward. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.